This is Channel 25 WVTT Olean. Now, from the Twin Tiers' biggest broadcast news operation, this is the 6 o'clock report with Jeff Andrulonis and Alexa Olson. Listen on News Radio 96.7 WVTT or watch on News Channel 25 WVTT television. WVTT proudly presents the 6 o'clock report.
Good evening, I'm Alexa Olson.
And I'm Jeff Andrulonis. Good evening. The big story tonight on the 6 o'clock report. A meth lab bust in the Twin Tiers again. Narcotics officials spent the day cleaning up what they say was a meth lab operating out of Alma, New York. They say it's the 9th one in Allegheny County discovered so far this year. With more on the story, let's go live to the WVTT Digital Newsroom. WVTT's Valerie Tysaner standing by after reporting from Alma earlier today. Valerie, what have you found out?
Jeff, police forces converged on a house off a rural road in Alma, New York last night after they say they busted another clandestine meth lab.
This is definitely becoming a common problem.
Sergeant Mike Walnowitz says that this meth lab off Burn Road in the town of Alma was discovered last night, but officials couldn't remove the hazardous substances until daylight.
We try not to remediate at night due to the hazards and the dangers associated with meth labs.
26-year-old Matthew Norman, 23-year-old Dennis Norman, and 21-year-old Cassandra Green were arrested when officials converged on their home.
What we did is we executed a warrant last night. At that point, we located what we believe to be an active meth lab. Individuals were located inside the residence. The meth lab was located in the detached garage.
After the investigation today, all three are being charged with a Class A2 felony for criminal possession in the second degree. During their search, narcotics officials discovered an excess of 80 grams of methamphetamine oil at the garage. And the sergeant says these homegrown meth labs are becoming more and more common.
We still have a big problem. It appears along the New York-Pennsylvania border. We're talking Allegheny, Chemung, Steuben counties. Seem to be a big problem.
There are several reasons officials believe this may be happening.
I would have to say it's because of the ease at which you can gain the use of the chemicals.
New York State Police senior investigator Walter Mackney says he knows why there has been this recent eruption of meth labs, but he doesn't want to say. Police say they are continuing to investigate other potential meth labs in the area, and they do stress the hazardous nature of these labs due to the flammable materials used to create the methamphetamine. They say that most of the labs are discovered through public assistance, and they say if you have any idea where a potential lab could be, to give them a call. In the WVTT Digital Newsroom, I'm Valerie Tysaner. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks so much, Valerie, and thanks for heading out to Alma to file that report for us earlier today. Also, we should point out that the cleanup in Alma is continuing at this hour. Alexa?
Well, Jeff, it's the end of an era in Olean. WVTT's Ashley Masala has our story.
Who's going to hire us, you know?
That's the question that the 174 employees who are being let go from Del Tile are asking. Despite trying to make the best out of a bad situation, the circumstances still sting.
We'll say goodbye and we'll cry. That's too bad, right? That's right. We're going to do it.
Olean's Tile Company will close its doors forever today, a company that has been around for nearly half a century. Mayor Witt said the plant closing is like losing a loved one.
One of the first things you say is, how's work going? You know, and, you know, they don't have a job this year. So I just think that they just need all of us to just be there for them and just listen.
You just wrap yourself around your family.
That's a good way to put it. Yes, that's a good way. But you guys are all family.
Former employees at the plant left their shoes in each of their parking spots as a parting gift to their beloved company. Del Tile's parking lot may be empty now, but employees say their shoes will never be filled. In Olean, Ashley Masala, News Channel 25, WVTT.
Flames this morning in Allegheny County. Fire crews from Bolivar, Richburg, Allentown, and Shingle House called out shortly after 7 o'clock this morning to a working structure fire at Dempsey Pipe and Supply on Liberty Street in Bolivar. The person who reported the fire said that flames were showing. The investigation into the cause of the blaze is continuing this hour. The Northern Potter School District and the First United Methodist Church in Countersport holding a memorial service to celebrate the life of Darlene Sittler. It's happening this Saturday, December 15th at 10:30 in the morning in the Northern Potter High School Auditorium in Ulysses. You may recall Sittler's ex-husband is currently in jail charged with murder in connection with the woman's death.
Jeff, a Walmart employee was allegedly caught on tape stealing money from her cash register. According to state troopers, a surveillance camera videotaped 32-year-old Amber Vincent of Olean taking $400 from her register at Walmart in the town of Allegheny. Vincent then used the money to purchase a store gift card. She was arrested on petty larceny charges. And Bradford City Police are looking for a driver that hit a pedestrian yesterday morning. According to police, someone in a blue vehicle struck a person crossing in front of an ATA bus on East Main Street. Police ask anyone with information to contact by telephone or visit them on their website, cityofbradfordpolice.com.
An act of sportsmanship by a McKean County football player has gone viral on the web. WVTT's Josh Hatcher reports from Port Allegheny.
I'm here at my alma mater, Port Allegheny High School, where despite a crushing blow against them from the Clairton Bears over the weekend, school spirit is still high. A viral video shot after the Gators state playoff loss demonstrates a deep sportsmanship.
I'd like to thank each and every one of you guys for giving me a hell of a last game. Love you guys. Thank you.
When Port Allegheny senior defense player Alex Goulart approached the other team after the game, you can tell the Clairton Bears weren't quite sure what to expect. Goulart says he's not quite sure why he did it.
Well, after the game, we went and did our huddle, and I looked over and they were still in theirs, and something went through my head that said I should go over there and congratulate them on another win.
Port Allegheny football coach Mike Bodemer says this is just the kind of thing Alex Goulart would do.
It doesn't surprise me. He kind of marches to the beat of his own drum a little bit. He does whatever comes in his mind he's going to do, and he thought it was a warrant to go down and tell those guys how well they played.
Goulart says this kind of sportsmanship is indicative of what the coaches teach them at Port Allegheny High School.
That's one thing Mr. Bodemer and the other coaches try to work on a lot, is always having good sportsmanship.
That's one of the main things that I preach. You can play hard, you can play aggressive, but there's no reason to be dirty. There's no reason to trash talk.
Goulart's viral video has been viewed almost 7,000 times.
Coming up on the 6 o'clock report, our first look at weather, also the global news update and WVTT's Wall Street wrap-up. It's all on the way next. Stick around. This is News Channel 25 WVTT.